You to be first see about what your analysis don't go to one car. Fair for us, that car. Rehabilitation of Yasa to one graveyard.
Say, cow. Eh? A cow.
Why, sorry, why?
A cow. A cow, you do hard work. Hey, Gala.
Yeah, Sebo.
Na Obiako school, was a professor. Yeah. Was a metuma ba men.
Oh, that's also to us.
Obisimi de Nyansa pa metuma ba men.
Oh, that's also.
Idea as 510 board. Young Kodia no be niente so they buy $1.2 billion. Omo time ya brand C4 MP it is antimu kwa ko he misata e ko file pass no. Ana omo de fa ko parliament. Na ka this MPs be 3 pe omu ya na hwi no mo bo hwere ma na omu nyina baaye ana omu de omu chacha ka TTM ko wi Akuffo Addo se Messi na bi enne o free say asanteman ya Jimmy na chitafu eto aba ma MPP ya Jimmy o ma dwemu oha enti hwe de oye AMERI no turband no eye mako 10 ba ko bi ya generate 25 megawatts ene generate yakoyi mu 6 ene de call Ashanti region. Now say the name AMERI they are sinking in the heads and the minds of Ghanaians. And TNC said the no ni anya ndem Kumasi power den tema na ya commission na aka say this is commissioned by. So in the next 5 10 years 30 years no siabre na ye ni ha entenchirima na be no oh this terminal was commissioned by Akuffo Addo. At that time, no, you and I, if you are near Niha, Nabetrim say a AMERI near the coye. So you see how smart they think they are. They are smarting the people.
Are they smart?
And there's no anything for
no, yeah.
And as soon as
they say they think they are smarter than and as so such a more dreams so more etita for a gym. Sana wokai.
That's how they see them. Tio, Nana. Say if you don't think say your followers are gullible, if all respect Emma followers are, at no point in time we better try to be smart woman because when you say they know what you're doing.
But what do you think of MPP followers?
That's what I'm saying. So that's how they see their followers. That's how Akuffo Addo see MPP followers.
Is it just as they see or that is the reality?
And almost justify some, but that's the reality. Because the more they do that now, of course, what to Abamanwa, you believe in the person.
Gullible.
Very good.
So don't run away.
But mean to me, because a whole region are gullible.
Oh,
because it's here.
No, it's not a region.
Because it's here.
Because the fact is that me. What am I saying?
Okay.
Your mom tia sentiment, Jimmy.
That is why he's limiting it to the MPP followers.
So you have to say it.
Making reference to that. What's that make us say? We'll be our school. So a professor. Now also to about my MPP. I just make into I'm referring to people that they still believe that MPP has something good to offer Ghanaians.
The best way to defend is to attack. So then NDC should be bold to catalog all that they have done and bring the pictures and of the edifices they have built, for example in Ashanti region, and tell the story of what they have done. Oh, they make airport. Me na me here airport. Me na me GS catch at two. Phase 1, phase 2. And you na they are two. What the way? Uni be. Me beat you. Baba Akwan. In fact, Kwabra, what do you say? Sofola interchange. A government of Ghana financing. President Akuffo Addo just came out to hold. There was no money earmarked for that project. And this in a buy and umtimi Sadi and I just send a scabi da baby. They said you don't Akuffo Addo scabi to baby. You did see Sofola interchange. A government of Ghana financing project. Yes. The NDC has been quiet and is watching the MPP and discussing this performance tracker and getting the people to just get them to lose on the trajectory of discussing the very important because sɛ wotumi yɛ ne saa ɛbɛma Ghana ni bi ehu sɛ yɛhwehwɛ tuba nkɔ so party paa ne amayoku a ɔmo adi enya especially ɔmo akɔfa krɔmfoɔ tutubɔtɔm ni balawo ɛne na bɛdi akyire krɔmfoɔ bawomi a yɛ krɔmfoɔ kyɛ Akuffo Addo bawomi a ɔyɛ krɔmfoɔ wɔno deɛ sika no owia korɔ de bɛhyɛ butam akɔbɔ mpaeɛ wɔyɛ krɔmfoɔ enti performance tracker no who hear me because even if you want to discuss the details of the performance tracker abra it is said here o base me metimi anyem so o ntimi anyem what
my favorite asema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there. Osia dem yopo.
You were till for aha PENDREAM TV mpacho. Onim say the news na talk for my the bro. News ya oba beti mpacho so wa dwen kire bia na so wa dwen kire fa. News bia ya present your platform we so for your voice note na fa send here. I was 0277 128777. The debate to PENDREAM FM so magana for nyina ti onka. Yenko ti en story the bro.
Liso. Huntor akwaba
ra yeso na pomie de
bra boko nyame adom ne na hodi nti ya tete so amamo hu
tete de atete so na so benya bia to
ya tete so amamo
ni asem so betimi atobi na wo tokra na de kobo ha so betimi atua be
ya tete say hu amamo we MPP projects ya tete so say okay say je bonia from 2017 to 2020 u projects ina ya 18,000 ya no ye delivery tracker figures baomia
include just ye di koma zongo 28
say 2020 no baomia ko PCFM no ko kire say ni nyina 18,000 2024 performance tracker kojo pon Kumasi from 2017 to 2023 omaka 13,000 to 5,000 teko eswati hu high sense it is ya tisu say hu Jesus Christ, Savior. I did so. They say 5,000. 5,000 at Tiago.
I say 1D, 1F.
5,000. Okay, until my 1D, 1F nefrim.
Dabi. 1D, 1F. No, my shas also my year 216. And your body about 202. And about 160.
That it is here.
No,
your microphone here.
Tafu MPE cano. Or say your my year is about this 32 or saying.
Yeah, this is here.
By the time I think gonna be an answer.
Yeah, this is say here. Nana, okay, so Nana, we have two strong major issues to deal with. And we are Kwame Bank of Ghana the me be call last. Me bomb last 10 minutes. Na me dey jaman for kwai. But listen. So we are dealing with AMERI power in Kumasi. And from my production crew research, COVID, energy crisis, two major issues are a face you mind be na samaba.
That's true.
And also, ye near ye COVID, but for JMNDC legacy, and ya muja Emma Ghana and Kasembai. Even Ebola centers at JMCC Ekrano. Yen man fan kahon. Yen also kahon and the fight COVID. Then yɛtewa yɛsɛ energy crisis yɛapere so biaa the very equipment ya ɔmo gu dwɔmaama anim ase di natam ɔntɔnti wesu wɔ hɔ bi di natam keka no ho nsɛm ɛyɛ AMERI power AMERI power
yekromodo
yɛtumi yɛ transfer ɛkɔ Asante region
tumi yɛ why not
yɛbɛbɔka
tumi yɛ
yɛbɛbɔka
prosi vote kora bɛtumi yɛ
prosi deɛ binyɛ bi da mɛma bɛto enti yaw yɛapem so biaa afei deɛ so sɛsɛ na AMERI power no a yɛbɔɔ dwɔmaama krɔmfoɔ wɔ ho no yɛmfa AMERI power no ɛnkɔ ɛyɛ Asante region to go and solve. Today we are discussing the NDC Jomama impact in our current situation as a country. Another a year down, the delivery tracker and the performance tracker. Yatiti to say who. The obedi care Fabiano, Major Mama, because Mumia Nunkwa. And the mummy and Kwana Morane, the Betia Siako, Niaba. What's Rose? Nana,
I mean, the can't chat here for na mencha in Sammy. Now, as usual, I'm more basso. You were do my swan, oh, yeah. And that dear, no mere nimini. May catch it here for some annual late.
No,
and a boat, no me, no name.
About 2 o'clock, I say, Listowel in the hey.
Need say, a Jumano, a do baby. Now I will see a jabby goofy na in my Nicobium. And idea, me bad or pa. Ewaha, you, man, cobe beer. Hayan and by. Tea, I mean, chat here for beer. Alright. I think say performance tracker no. Sani e nyina ye nim no. Ayebro focasa. Oh na performance ewo ne 2 sides. Yewo performance a eye papa. And your performance a enye papa. Na eye me ne wo Ghana ni a wutie me no ana yebetimi a kire se Akuffo Addo ene bawomia amemo na omubuo no omo aye bibi ama sabio eso yani anase enso yani enye enkire na wo se wo kamfo ne ho se ode meboa tekrema ene be kire se nkire de se nkire nya de Akwabra me fa free background bi me pese me putu enuoma mienu together na yemfa enhwe ekwan a aban a di mfie nwotwe eye mails ne jo mahama aban no yemfa ntoto Akuffo Addo ne bawomi ade ho na ansa na no me pese me kira de bi mu kakra Kwabra menim se obetimi aboa me internet na nya adwuma papa
okay we can na
me hwehwe word bi a your friend management. I don't know if you can help me.
Okay.
Management.
I have it here.
Management.
Can I read it?
Yes, please.
Management is the coordination and administration of tasks to achieve a goal. Such administration activities include setting the organization's strategy and coordinating the efforts of staff to accomplish these objectives through the application of available resources.
Okay. Let us see. Available
resources.
Kwabra, unim say John Mahama any Professor Mills. They didn't manage anything. they built things. And Akuffo Addo has refused to manage Akuffo Addo Bawumia. They have refused to manage the John Mahama. Now, it is a Ebusuya ewo na yaye japade na the oye japade no obi tinchen say oh me na mo ho anka japade we abonsa we ka me si ni be 100 na nipa kro no afiri ho na yesi okay bedi na ade ubedi na ade no abonsa ye to asudu Bob crash here won't mean so. Also say, given the opportunity, no, Nenka Abronsan no, and can sim a duo, Kabi Sima Kuma Waha. Anunti Nipana or no Siduno, Wabon,
or no anya,
where cron for Kikaki can sempi Boni Dede, Mamma Senina and Shet John Mahama said, where cron for. AMERI na Professor Mills tiasie Akuffo Addo we to me catch Professor Mills say or your Professor Doolittle. At that time, Professor Mills was not managing what his predecessors had bequeathed to him. He wasn't. He was building something beyond what he had been given. For example, your fair education. Na Professor Mills ababe to adie bia e san say oye chire ni nti oso ofere say a country like Ghana na enkwala ko suku anopa no apon awia no abeto aso enu nti ompene say sa de be koso enti one na be de chire John Mahama enkrahana na metie sa abre no nti me kai owura chenche Okuvandapoe Alfred Okuvandapoe honorable now the MP for Ablekuma South na onu na ye mayor e won kan ha kabra. They worked like bulls to make sure say ombe yi sade the free. And I mean no can say we have recorded it as part of our history and yet part of our present day education ayinibium. Enunti I'm bold to tell you a story of how Professor Mills eradicated something that had existed for years, decades. I know one. Two. Look at how Omu decided say I was say expanded the basic education. Emma and Kolana Omu Eco School Ebikura making or than a fruit so or that way. If you know fat and Konya. I don't sometimes discuss this, but because a Jumani be war. Your friend is saying, get fund. Yeah, Omen Piamica. I know the media menyame. AMERI Pabeba. School desk and Kola desk are yentraso. Just around that time now, Bawumia, I said that could school be war. Wale. Omuni Kunya. Now, Udru Hono, and was said that any Kola no kucha. In fact, na nkonwa ne bi wo ho but na bi abubu wo se da yiyi nkonwa na abubu no ene nkonwa na emubu ene nyina free classroom ho epia ne nyina kogu abonten for video sake ema nkola ne tena form
I remember
ena oni omu twa photos. I have the photos here. When omu twa photos no enya se na omu wo nuase o na omu wo school dan mu ene me no ka say there are schools kwamna enkola emponya baby and wo matena ako school. Meanwhile Bawumia in opposition no oko donate 200 dual desks edema enkwala no it is a make say obi a scammer. This is how they behave. And on tonche kwabra Akuffo Addo ne Bawumia wo position on education.
Yeah.
They promised the people of this country, say, they will build 350 secondary schools from scratch. Because not John Mahama, I promise Ghana for say, obesi e-blocks 200.
Yeah. Is it 250 or 200?
200.
200, yeah.
Ugusu a OCA. Ugusu a OCA no. Omoko high journalist. Se fa kan no. Se journalist no enkoto e se dem busa se school dan na Mahama si OCA no. Ne dodo yesen. Kara I heard it in my ear. Se fa kan making an announcement say school no enru 50 mpo. Enru 50. Emma Samson Kenya me chenom omo ni nam ha no akwa ha oso omo se omo besi ba ko a ko ye hwi ni ho sa time no. But today time that is the mightiest judge has given them away.
Now they sakasa ona akire mi o time
is the mightiest judge. Yankopon kura o di mre na ye bibia eti Yankopon kura who time say oso chen ono nyame because emre no di eni bibia emre now. Kwabra, I put it to them, say.
Baby, what do you call or bailiff? Bailiff.
Kwabra, nobody on this earth can ever manage time.
It will catch up with you.
You can't. Oh, now there are two persons in this case, or two categories of persons. Professor Mills, John Mahama, Akuffo Addo, Bawumia. So these are the two categories. One represents a fool and one represents a wise. So the wise and the fool, you would see who better is able to manage themselves and not time. I don't think that the first day Akuffo Addo can say I am a man in a hurry, no. Because every man in a hurry is a failure. Because given the opportunity, meaning Sammy Huntor here. If you give me 10 minutes and you give Sammy 10 minutes, we are likely to produce things that will not have the same weight. What I say. But in the end, say Kwabra Kwasia Soria 24 hours no onyabi. Nyansani Soria also 24 hours. Nyankopon kasa wo ye Kwasia nti o ma 10 hours. Anasa wo de wagimi nti no o ma 30 hours. Na when you about say there. Both were given 8 years. Professor Mills ne John Mahama 8 years. John Akuffo Addo and John Timothy Bawumia. Willie ni Timothy. Omumi no so enya 8 years.
Willie T.
Willie T. Oh. So ban saying na wona o can say John Mahama wa born no. And then John Mahama has things to point to. What do you say no? You are managing yourself with propaganda. Eban is saying. Because I remember so vividly say John Mahama koye a green book. Akuffo Addo so on TV that. It's a waste of our resources. And Okasi nebo say most of the things in the book no are artistic impressions. I wish say kenne kombe ma book ne so. Na kom dia bejira bedwam said the pious call ya nanim go ase a efiri ho no montimi nkotena joy biem no na kwa betena TV so no was we bie page e bia 10 and you ma wo page 10 no enya no kre ensi eni Ghana ha na nkɔma challenge NDC for say mo green book no ade we ya ewo mo se ewo mo no eni Ghana ha Akuffo Addo timi hwe Ghana fo anim kofa Kenya fo
a
building ade be dadaye all aimed at your friend saying beyond Ghana beyond 8.
Yeah.
Eti me ya say amanfo kra make a mountain out of a hill when it comes to say yes, so my performance tracker. Come on. Akuffo Addo had told us say John Mahama waye bibia. Enye book na be kire say waye bibi. Ghana for no na no. Is that not why he told us?
Yeah.
And then the Ghana for
There be just or no beka.
Now, Cobra. If they are able to tell us how my projects mark 13,000, I think I take a strong offense, heavy offense.
Why?
As a man from Ashanti region, because you're afraid to be fiscal decentralization. Fiscal decentralization would just mean say what's you spending 100 million Asante mind the way. Because you divide 100 million by 16 regions, at least we should be able to tell how much every region will benefit. Kabradeni Nancy and I'm a regional minister, Ashanti regional minister. Bank Kasafoni so. Yeah, Busan say out of the 13,000 projects now, almost see on my year no. Asante mai ye chefa way. Kabradeni regional minister now onu ne be dia de nanim. Say in case say omo yempa obekwa commission no. Pabra, he only pointed to adia Rebecca Akuffo Addo any multimedia group eka omuti pam ho ejeje Ghana for yen ankasa yesi kan ketenkete man for donate ye edikoye refurbishment eno na whole regional minister etimi boss say adia omo ejina Rebecca Akuffo Addo anamu sika omo jeje ya omo koye renovation no eno ni ade a achievement abra eti out of the 13,000 no me pese omo ma me hu se Asante man chefa ewo he
say
ansa na me fra Asante man mu a e say enkran ha na me di me nkui
Matiesia
be busa say enkran ha dodo san ene wa ha omo nkan ye hu. Like I've always said, the NDC should up the game. They should up the game, and it's a very simple task. The democracy under this Fourth Republic, has seen both parties have 16 years each. Akuffo Addo is in the 16th year of the MPP. John Kufuor had his 8 years. Akuffo Addo, Bawumia are having their 8 years. Now, they should do it district by district, constituency by constituency, region by region, and should be able to tell a story about what the NDC has done in every district, constituency, region, and national. They should be able to tell. And then put a challenge. That is the best way to settle this call. Two questions, Timemua. Yes, KJT out the way, Minibi. Maybe 2-1-0. Oh, as soon as the market way, Minibi 2-0. Wo Krofro market way 3-0. Wo Kumewu water project way Minibi. Mampon water project way Minibi. Kumewu hospital way Minibi. So you beat them to it and they get to know say this is what we call governance.
Straight up.
You don't sit down for people to now raise a debate. Then you are on the defense rather than pushing them to be on the defense. The best way to defend is to attack. So then NDC should be bold to catalog all that they have done and bring the pictures and of the edifices they have built, for example in Ashanti region, and tell the story of what they have done. Oh, they make airport. Me na me airport. Me na me GS catch at phase 1, phase 2. bibia enu nie nam de ato wo de ewe woni bi ma bi tiw baba akwan in fact kwabra what do you say Sofola interchange a government of Ghana financing President Akuffo Addo just came out to hold there was no money earmarked for that project and this in a buy no mtimi see saa de ni nyina enye se na skebi da ba bia they said the John Akuffo Addo skebi atu ba bia ye dey see Sofola interchange a government of Ghana financing project. I see. Yes, the NDC has been quiet and is watching the MPP and discussing this performance tracker and getting the people to just get them to lose on the trajectory of discussing the very important because so what me yan is ebema Ghana ni bia hu say ya wewetu ba nkoso party pa ne amayoku a omo di enya especially omo akofa kromfo tutubotom ni balawo eni na be di akire kromfo baomi a kromfo che Akuffo Addo criminal baomi a oye kromfo wono de sika no wi akro de be hye butam akobom paye oye kromfo enti performance tracker no who hear me because even if you want to discuss the details of the performance tracker Abra it is said here o base me metimi anyem so ontimi anyem what am I say I to say why are you letting them lead you into that discussion
because in actual sense there is nothing to discuss
bibia dim tracker no emre na NDC for tide no maybe ehuru ye say ye hipika yakoye toilet me boa sadie no me kai say conversation is sas ye no na me hu ni say toilet nya de a amanfo ani je ho but actually and I'm who say ukoko ba bia amanfo pe toilet because obuni bi wo mu fie and ye betra bontin ye e ho discussions I remember those days now NDC entimi nka se on see toilet yes they don't announce it
because basic needs
John Mahamanom omo abem no kwamna mewo MPP NDC for book bia omo aye Ashanti regional projects district by district municipal by municipal ne metropolitan na kwamna book no se wo kan even Kumasi adwuma omo aye kra na Kumasi pe no abro 500 in the book me refie I didn't I said me ko kan baby na me fa so ba and I am a say a whole regional minister Tima Kotra TV anim just an anima guase ama Ghana for nyina hu say omunya adwuma enti yankon koye bibi te say performance tracker na yankon launch na mo so mu di akire no NDC please up the game Ghana for hu say mo na mo ye adwuma no mo na sebio mo wo man ne ho do a ye de scam mo a mudi bi kura ye hu so mfaso mudi ye bibi emre bi na akwa bi say ai President Akuffo di o man sika President Akuffo di go na eja o ma ye no say yo ye ma de no on be panisa kwa mo si obi akodiska adwuma no waye meboa waye tie adwuma na waye na ye oh na we no wanya adwuma no no awie sika no wadi ti I think that the NDC should be able to put the MPP to that task. Say, we any tracker so any year kwhwe internet ne kura abrewa wo hu. Nti say person ye campaign ma abrewa timi tiase to say adwatima. Ma me adwatima on internet no the manner. Onim ba bi obemia.
And listen, even with the tracker,
na kwa adwatima say,
even with the tracker, omo use the BT say me news na wo hana na Kwame ma me aye say adwuma no a
yeah na bo
say 50 solar street lights ewo a man from us saying the same picture no 10 solar street lights Jema
and put it at somewhere else.
How
Yeah, because
how
ono ba umiana ohwe da nimu
how
kodwo bantima crampo de yen
how
ono na adwen ye ne se oni nyansa
to obiti and that is where
you say eya na edu ba bi ohene kura agimi a uhun ti se ne chiame o
there be o see ekuro boba
yefa osisifo
ye chiame mampam ye di chiame if you say one thing the ohene ka waka kire krobofo
and one ti kromafo asem
e waka kire mame mo eye machade emra CMG sika achade hello aja ai wa fanu form kaya
ne ma bua mi ankasa
ye say the bass o
500
What you say now? And hot yummy.
Hot yummy, denche.
Hot yummy, wow.
This time of year,
Ami, Yame Bay.
Friends said me to 45.
Sir?
My Giancasa, my fun was from B.
Boko kule Yamin shall be break or so on the CMG sketch at the entrance. And now, me mamma for the departure a star 413 hash. Sorry, Aquaba.
Family Joshua.
Jane, I will pick it first. Listo, Echo, a performance tracker. Yatitus who
Memako a year can't say AMERI.
AMERI
performance tracker. And I say a boom. Enti
but you separate
na performance tracker
na amanfo enya ye yanko
amenchia eye listo
on say mo no so at least say utimi yan nti be dia kwa ba se aba be fire no
ene de ba ko onwa ba ko be ene na so homfa we ese last week birthday no di ma no broso oh di ma no broso enya nsun sanso ni birthday bi won nsun sanso
me ana me ni ho ntimi nkyere
year Rexoma
ye wa ma
mesumi kwa ye o wini ba
why ye
wini ba de let's just say wini ba
David why ye Sammy why ye
wini koko ja madam for be
madam
one of my regular panel
your friend say
eh citizen atudazi no and am se makwa
ko no na ni busuani ayi ni busuani be
chocho mu choni sister enti Friday no me boy me ho a me krafie say me kona me ba boy no 5 year old obisa me say me kona me say me kwa yi no obisa say me kwa yi me say me kwa western radio o say nipa na me kona yi ni friend say enti me amoni di no obisa second time and I'm so I don't really know the person but obi na me kwa kodia no obisa if I don't know the person who has died
excellent question.
Yes, what say that Abrawa no about
so kwa ye ine ye kwa senka Saturday no nyanka ye besa ba entem but esanse na aye ni si ato that's the stress so ntina uja no ha ni so no so otini nyina ne pepa na ni ase ntina uja no ha na nyi na ntimi ama no na empanyimfo bi tie dwuma de awie ye wura NS boachi wo USA otio na wankasa ye maame no kyerɛw eno kyerɛw so ani abre
maame abanzo tie
maame abaso ohima Mexica na afi executive lady diaspora mo president Achoma Mansa sanso so na Dr. Kojo Mamenyo ya wachoma
na mo de munim nkrofo a me de minim
bi Achoma Mansa one woman demolition army ene wo maame aba ene wo ohima Mexica
yes
ohima Mexica ne pemanso no ndo e manso twefo pa he no anto no mre muto no mre uto na mre mu aho be kire na kanso na beboa na nana AMERI ene ho nsensem
obo AMERI na abo performance tracker
AMERI say AMERI na meken nya kan se na kan ya na
ndoko
AMERI na meko
performance we are near AMERI
me ko AMERI first
okay
na se me wia okusana msoma basi eno wase na medika ka nana asanteman debi amekasa omone mahama ni ye na nya omonko a Ghana fo general no eni Ghana ni ye nemom asanteman eni mahama ni ye kra esan say si ye kase ye fa mahama mpuntu djuma obeye ye emfie 9 sabre mantam du no na ye kase ye fa mantam bia ni ho a wonya mpuntu djuma more than Ashanti region. Ashanti region impuntu djuma no onya ene so no enye enyuma nketwa ye nyuma kese ofa water project ofa market project ofa hospitals ofa schools ofa sanya mani nyina enyama kese na mahama ye yeah, because vote wa mahama nya wa Ashanti region and also sini voter region. Yes, what is the voter population in voter region? How many seats any voter region? Is it not 27 or 26? Ashanti region 26. 47. Ashanti region 47. And it's a for voter region, voter population. Now kwena say NDC anya 500,000. Na mahama nya vote to Ashanti region 600,000 na beka say enti Ashanti for kra to abasne. Eye votarians, I don't know what you're talking about. Na mahama mpuntu djuma oye ni nyina no. Ebe serve asanteman amebia ka Ghana for say the na kai no. Because na womo ton yama o Ketia market no. Sika no munya no instead o Kumasi wonko a o shipete amobi asunya so mfa so de. Na the more enkrofo kire otan, especially enkrofo bi wa Ashanti kire otan ema mahama obusom se adenti kura na wo kiri mahama se wo de wonto aba mobi na nya nye composite to aba mobi. But sometimes a bit to me express or more hatred, pure hatred. Just say, Ubusa say the name Mahama, I don't want to hear. Over to you, Mr. Mahama Kroba day. Why be a president, Rabbi Yebi, until then I said, Baby Yebu. Obey a day. Someone Chronos Supreme Punto Juma.
Sandy Pacrona, so Akuffo Addo did the first time, we Obusa obey there.
Obey there.
What's in the second?
What's he say?
Mahama, dear, only second term.
AMERI said an already. Karma is real. Now there sometimes a year man ye yane say. Na so ye communication theory. Omo free big gratification theory. Yes a nipa no de wo kan de wo kan ye ne da no tie. Se nya ne da on fa nya hwe. Eno na sometimes ma radio so ni na nchirechire mu ayeye no. E ya na ma ne ye ya because baby aye tie ni baby aye gina no. Nana eniamma bone ba yehu kane na so tra na wo ka once wo de also pay mahama asem ne de obeka bia no ka because of mahama enti woni pa ne be ye din akwakoto amnanum okoto amnanum wia na wasa de ne ha ba bedan wo ha se afede kabima no enso bra obo no kokko nipa no antie mama ebe ya AMERI said nanado kan na munyina ye nyina wabam ye tie. AMERI deal is one of the wisest decision aban bia betumi ateki ye taku ye simple ankom adwumako no wabrochire ne na kwa apam fa osika esie fa building fidie no fa fidie ne bra Ghana fa be no enyinam nkane ano Ghana ye beto ye to a ti usika utu sika wia abeye ye dia fa eno anu no and to build, own, operate and transfer. Sika na that's one no 510 million US dollars. For 5 years. Na babeye India.
The lifespan here 20 years.
If you didn't life for 20 years. And to say take the 5 years in a take a year. You will 15 years abeye Ghana dia ye munkunta mo bia. Akuffo Addo say nye kwaku baako said o kan ye no makokuti no Norwegian newspaper say yesisi Ghana Akuffo Addo by
Okay, say Sabre near Muntio. And yes, your move newspaper no editor number, Brani and Freno, you interview.
They don't. They don't.
They cook the paper.
No, I know what nothing. Honey, baby. Akuffo Addo buyer.
Bonnie.
Was say AMERI deal 510 million. No, a chrono. And was setting up a 13-member committee headed by Philip Addison. Say omunko no munko renegotiate. And Philip Addison did this 13-member committee equal Dubai. Omunko no omu plane tickets AMERI phone tuae. Hotel omuko demo AMERI ni tuae. Aduane omu di ye AMERI ni tuae. Shopping omu ye AMERI ni tuae. Omu return ticket AMERI ni tuae. Ade ase $510 million ase ne board den ye koye renegotiation si ankote se ne buyer. Akodu 1.2 billion
1.8.
Domo de call parliament no mka say e misleading domo de na wo se ne 1.2 billion.
Okay.
Eda misata ewuda mpam. Ni adeda no Accra International Conference Center.
Yeah.
Na ya Ghana to santen. NDC minority abusuafo nyina etwa adwo no.
Odo. Ade we be first see ever wo your analysis don go so anka.
Ade.
Performance tracker no. Rehabilitation of Yasa Tiwa Graveyard.
Say ka Eka
why sorry why?
Eka you do hard work about. Hey, gala.
Yeah, sebo.
Na obiako school we say a professor.
Yeah.
Was me tuma ba men.
O de to aso.
Obi simi de nyansa pa me tuma ba men.
O de to aso.
Ade ase 510 ne board den. Ye nkodi anu biem ne ente so de buy 1.2 billion US dollars. Omo tami ya brand sifo MP de idi santimu kwa akọ misata eko file pass no ana omo de fa ko parliament na ka this MPs be trepe omu ya na hwi no omo bo hwere ma na omo nyina baaye ana omo de omo chacha ka TM ko wi Akuffo Addo se emesi na bi enne o free say asanteman ya jimi na chitafu eto abama MPP ya jimi omo adwemu oha enti hwe de oye AMERI no turband no eye mako 10 ba ku bia generate 25 megawatts ene generate yakoyi mu 6 ene de ko Ashanti region na say the name AMERI ni they are sinking in the heads and the minds of Ghanaians entiensi said die no ne enya nde Kumasi power den tema na ya commission na yakase this is commissioned by. So in the next 5, 10 years, 30 years, you know, Sabre na ye ni ha. Intenchiri man ebeko no. Oh, this terminal was commissioned by Akuffo Addo. At that time, no, you and I, if you are ni ha. Nya betrem say e AMERI ne de koye. So you see how smart they think they are. They are smarting the people.
Are they smart?
And me for
no yeah.
And nyansani.
They think they are smarter than anaso mu nimnya sache omo dream say omo etitafo agim. Sana wo kan.
That's how they see them.
Na wo adwe you say.
Tio nana. Say if you don't think say your followers are gullible. If all respect Emma followers are. At no point in time we better try to be smart because when you say they know what you're doing.
But what do you think of MPP followers?
That's what I'm saying. So that's how they see their followers. That's how Akuffo Addo see MPP followers.
Is it just as they see, or that is the reality?
And almost justify some, but that's the reality. Because the more they do that now, because what to Abamanwa, you believe in the person.
Gullible.
Very good.
So don't run away.
But I mean to me, Kasa whole region are gullible.
Oh,
because it's
it's not a region.
Fever because it's here.
Me fever because the fact is that me. What am I saying?
Okay.
Your mom tia sentiment mom Jimmy.
That is why he's limiting it to the MPP followers.
You have to say it.
Making reference to yes, I'm making reference to that. What's that make us say? Will be our school, so a professor. Now also to about my MPP. So I just make into I'm referring to people that they still believe that MPP has something good to offer Ghanaians. And to Oyeni say, so after few years, you know, on say, sir, Oyeni say, so I had them crack excursion. Every year, be them crack. When the Kranokwa, oh, this power, and then the substation was commissioned by His Excellency Nana Akuffo Addo is year by 2024. Who was the president Akuffo Addo? Now Tom Credit who was President Akuffo Addo. You see the mentality. The same way Mahama see Rich Hospital a commission. Yeah, the plaque a boho. Na former health minister Bodamni Kwakwejima Manu Akwako Wai no the need aboho commissioned by Kwakwejima Manu, Minister of Health. Said the Bay that you Chirima Kura and Mamma Kind
phase 2 seconds or medio.
And Mamma Kind say this hospital was built by Mahama. They are not doing it just for sake of a year MPP's ideology and their strategy.
Can I show you one?
Two
under bridge. Oko Ihona on under bridge. Who's an air back when I
yes,
John
maybe two.
When you say Akuffo Addo Mashada Kohai contractor Manabeye 2018 or 2017.
Yes, it's Zabrani. And that me said that
Mama project.
That no under bridge. Was a Mama
under bridge.
East go under bridge. East go under bridge.
Mama ye Sadia na oh say embossment na. Oh yeah na.
And this we me make kwa paper.
We o paper. Ya de chese be dwudu
me
na me say
yere dia joma ma no nya ma me ade bia wo mo dia me bopa ma ya say ni nyina.
Oh yeah, we have to bring everything back to normalcy.
Say Akuffo Addo no ko position bibia o ma ya bia we sit down and watch them.
We have to.
Na joma ma ko diska o de ye kwan de atwam
ko say ni nyina.
We have to.
Sa kwan na atwam ko use Lagos. Say no. O mo say that train.
Train so mo de be election. O mo say afero so October no be commission. I'm coming there. Nana, it's not happening for just happening sake.
No. It's like
a MPP, UP tradition, almost strategy. That is how.
UP for the BG maybe in Nyanza.
That is how. Omu treaty omu opponent. Ubehya. Omu sasidi to Kwame Nkrumah Banguyan. What did they do? Kwame Nkrumah achievement. Omu esomo barino. Ni books nyina yam paper and free history. Mo said the beya enchirima kra me hu say Kwame Nkrumah na ye we di man Ghana. And that is what they are trying to do with Mahama. What they are doing by paper records. She Mahama and a call Japan. And a mumma so mobile tema runabout. Sa overhead no mile. Eya Mahama cross our breaking grounds. Akuffo Addo buy no almost sa koko breaking another grounds.
Nan kai pukwasi interchange.
Pokwasi interchange. Mahama secure sika. Mahama the source of form. Akuffo Addo buy or sa koko ye biu. Kumasi airport phase 2. Mahama ye jimusika breaking grounds. Akuffo Addo sa koko ye biu.
Para. As you lady buy no. No so Akuffo Addo say interchange on there. Na me say ade na otimi ye we no eja swami ato ho. So Akuffo Addo dim nyansa wa e wo na adwenim say adwene we eye adwuma metimi da ye interchange. Swami any pokwasi den na kehia.
Yeah, ka say obechebi interchange omu ye. A second phase of Kwame Nkrumah circle.
Yes.
Mahama
what is
scato ho. Akuffo Addo sa kokate another sort.
Yes.
Aye. Said ye be ya ye be publish it. It will be in the news. Ye be kasa Akuffo Addo na because e be ba Listowel will not be here. Huntor will be here. Mobile will be here. Even our listeners, majority of them will be alive. To go back. The way Akuffo Addo try to rewrite Ghana history. The same thing they want to do. Tema Tumpagadan railway line. Mahama Jimusika to breaking grounds or moye. And Akuffo Addo buy or Sako Kati another sword. Now quite to say a project.
Mahama.
Yeah. Mahama had the car power every Turkey. Sabre no. Omampeni Kufuor Peswa e to adrobe ko alata kwaje West Africa gas pipeline. Na anono wo temaha. Enti car power no so no. Eye gas na the supply. Enti ho need be see. Yede be si ye no. Na me adom ye ne ankasa si ye gas processing plant and no Western region atwabo. Che say it will make sense. See e be sa to adroben from atwabo e di abaha. And ye movie car power no. E di free ha. E call ye Western region. Ono no movie free tema. E do call Western region no. Wo so ono ni nim nyansa wa ye adwuma sene mahama no a wono ni di free turkey di ba Ghana.
Look, you see, you must never regret telling these people, say, what about them? You should never have any regret over it. Because, how? How?
Oh man, say, me, Adam, it is a woody Akuffo Addo terminal. Many chain dear, na me hena, na. Let's say obey me di matter. Tina ya. But Nancy am it wodi na me hu say no ma ngo bakwasia. Wo say Akuffo Addo ni Jimmy takesi no. Because
we gumpanifo say obi Jimmy ade we free outside aba. Wo say enye na wo ndidi na tem.
Even when Mahama abai echo take.
I call take radio. No want to be organized. What do you call child service?
I'm going child service. Thanksgiving service. Akuffo Addo aya ade.
Say o want to be afa
kete e di akire na na ya.
Yeah, the $510 million I built 10 turbines. AMERI. Edi aba. The installation everything cost 510. Who move from Takoradi? Edi Akwa Ashanti region $35 million. $35 million.
One building.
You see why I said you see
enti pacho gas togu ship ni mu na eyesa na say den.
No say omo
baby aya ko prepare di kwa akosie. And then accessory $35 million. This is happening because democracy allows it. Democracy ni wana mwa nana sabufu semo ye ntibi Mahama penso musi ECG 40 substation go graphic road hey. Last year na Akuffo Addo adia Mahama seen 2015-2016 na no Akuffo Addo akogina akoko machine Akuffo Addo akogina akoko machine wono kogina ya waka say we are not going back to Dumso, we leave that Dumso to Mahama. Wono kogina make that statement.
Adia Mahama ne
intellectual
say so kwamna wo ye ya no ma ya mu de bibia Mahama ne bibia Mahama ne una ye ya kyerɛ me
wo se rich kwakwa adwuma manu bodam ni no me nya se me na ni na temono a obi o so odwen sisi so de wabodam se ono de ne plaque kobo ho se wona commission yes one see into na commission second phase no si na fati wani mu a eno kwa ho ne ton aduane ho ne ton banku edu anwumra ho eno mo ton banku second phase no ketia market na no obrokwe samo se mensa ono ebono nsia wo hu ade se project bia ni Ashanti regional Mahama siwie o commission ye including ketia wo ba ya second phase ne si wono commission ye na commission na faji udin a eno na ka wura mu esi hono no untimi nya ho hwe
e ma na ma ne won
and this will continue. It will koswa because nana yebekwa ba stupidity ni jimie no aye kan MPP followers no wo track ya ebekwa akwa kudu tribalism because tribalism a crowded nipa sense of reasoning.
If that is the case, then I should be able to tell you say Baumia and John omi no nyina free Islam say tribalism ye adwuma
na na tie is
me person man who say enye tribalism nko eye jimi
na na tie
abonta ni bi
ma men ka se me kiro
and o ma fa MPP ni say etese aboboku
yes ma men ka se me kiro
say Liverpool
there is the difference between MPP presidential candidate Baumia and a party called MPP Because MPPs in Ashanti region, MPP is part of the Ashanti tradition to them. The party is part of their tradition to them. And to no one is a party in India, Naja Padie. And to Baumia, Obe Soja, Obeyebi no Ako.
And you see, even with what Huntor is saying,
he is feeding into my argument.
No, but even with what Huntor can. What to me, I manage I put Baumia in Akan light.
It will fail.
Just to pacify their thoughts. What I say? What to me, I'm or the Ashanti Gogros no Ashe. And one have Baumia through
from
that angle.
Spectacle. Is he? Oko Ashanti region. Oko Ashanti region. It's a fact. Your Akuffo Addo kuta Ashanti din. What munya Ashanti for?
The break.
Because the pressure, any the tribalism, na ewo hono no, it will force you to play nonsense. And the moment abefa, unya fa edino akandini de beto ho so a, yehu se o yetani bio. Dabi yehu se o yetani bio. Once akuta opposite that, yehu se o yetani. Me wa yeni wachi.
That is the reason why Ohina Jekum Professor Jekum ene saa asanfo mpanifo no e ka kire ba omi ase on front to man ko tumfo no on ka se de papa no yeah
on no square ni sa pepe
yes because enti no kwa ya papa nyon wate wajimi enti no ntimi ensesa statement no se de omka se kwa aka se papa no wate okwa na se papa no wate
enti na de meka kire yenu antiti o Asante mama ne se empenisi echiri kokwa ye nini man ye asase se ya akaso a ye ni dia poto you the more I watch say the name Mahama you don't want to hear no the more na rather say you need Mahama Asante ma bedi no kre say Mahama ban enete so a enka there's no way a Mahama be president I will say otumfo na enye lala sulala enye ji sika so de kwa koye Komfo no teaching hospital never ni nyina achi kura no omagigi skana kra nia mafra manone na containers na bedu port eno so no omunya sika nyintina bade ne nsasa atoso hospital is wo kwa internal generator fund sika omu generate wo nyina ne mu bia no e komanhia ni nyina e kwa aban futuom this can never happen under the leadership of John Dramani Mahama. Nanka wane betimi NDC ni be nanka betimi pie wa Ashanti region so koye campaign. Why? Enka Mahama betimi atuni na eti Asante mamu. Come on to me. So Jimmy enti na regional minister woti wa bra otumfo launch la sulala no. Na regional minister to. Na regional chairman of the party not to.
Why na no e.
Omo ntbi amfre Musa senti Akuffo Addo Baumia ade amoye ni ani kwase we.
Yes napo akodonate sika 150,000 napo. Asante Kumasi on friend that chain. Wakodonate 150,000. Na MPP as a political party and so akodonate sika. Hey, na dia asem ni.
Yes. You be di to boa mama. Mo fancy mo ade.
MPP as a political party, without Ashanti region, MPP cannot even get 20% vote in Ghana.
Story OTCC no. A platform my friend PENDREAM TV and I uti story no na o feedback ho hia empa story a watie no any story be our platform no so be a watie a opese o my feedback no mfafa WhatsApp message or WhatsApp number 0277128777 na yɛbɛbɔ ɛwɔ Pendream FM Ghana fo nyinaa ate wɔn ka.
Debi kama amena Pendream TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, Pendream TV.